A parish in Bellerose, Queens is banding together in support after learning the news that their pastor has been removed from ministry. Jessica Easthope is here now with the details. Jess.
Christine, parishioners at St. Gregory the Great were notified on Sunday that Father John O'Connor had been removed from ministry. Bishop Robert Brennan made the decision following the findings of the Diocesan Review Board, which is made up of lay people with expertise in law enforcement and mental health issues. The board was investigating a claim made in a lawsuit filed under New York's Child Victims Act. That's when the investigation turned up new evidence in a separate misconduct incident involving Father John O'Connor dating back to 2000 when he was serving at St. Athanasius in Bensonhurst. In response to those allegations at the time, the diocese ordered that Father John O'Connor be placed on leave and undergo treatment. Father O'Connor was cleared to return to ministry in 2001 and continued his treatment until 2005. The vicar for clergy and consecrated life, Monsignor Sean Ogle, went to the parish when the announcement was made to offer spiritual support. He explained how, looking back, the course of action was not sufficient.
That is not, we know now, appropriate in cases of abuse of a minor, or not adequate, I should say. It has its place, it does, it's helpful, but what we're talking about here is the performance of public duties, which is a whole different level than the interior personal.
In 2002, the U.S. Catholic bishops passed the Charter for the Protection of Children and Young People, which enacted a zero-tolerance policy, among other strict protocols, to protect children from sexual abuse. Based on the new evidence and following strict rules of the Charter, the Review Board made the recommendation to remove Father John O'Connor from ministry.
We want the Church to be in the lead of rooting this out as a societal problem. And all of our steps, both of prevention and of treatment, and the treatment we do make available to victims of clerical abuse, all of these are indications of how deeply the Church is committed to realistic, practical, and effective steps to serve victims.
In addition to his assignment at St. Gregory the Great, Father John O'Connor was also the director of liturgy for the Diocese of Brooklyn. A statement from the diocese reads that, quote, "The removal from ministry means that he is no longer permitted to celebrate Mass publicly, cannot exercise any public ministerial duties, and cannot live in an ecclesiastical residence." He will also be added to the list of priests who have been credibly accused of wrongdoing on the Diocese of Brooklyn website. As far as the claims in the Child Victims Act lawsuit, those are still under investigation by the Review Board. Christine?
All right, Jess, thanks. We'll check back in with you on this story.